Play action. Bortles upstairs, wide open.
I told you. I've been telling you this would happen for weeks now. But did any of you listen? All you kept saying was that I had an agenda, that I had an axe to grind. Well, where are you now? Don't get me wrong, I take no pride in being right about this. It was just something I came to expect. I saw it with them constantly playing down teams. I saw it with all of the drama. Fuck, I saw it when Jacksonville beat their asses back in week 5. Once again, ego was this team's downfall. The absolute arrogance of this squad from top to bottom, coaches to bench warmers, was on full display all season long. Every fucking time that I would hear these fuckers open their mouths, it was about how they were going to get back in New England. Last year was just a fluke. They were going to go to Foxborough and kick their asses and prove how great they really are. Well, guess what? You didn't even fucking get to them. You got completely fucking owned on your home field by the fucking bologna sandwich man. But you know what? With how all of you little shits treated James Harrison on his way out, how you sniped him at every waking moment, it's time for the cannons to be turned back on you. Two can play at this game, motherfuckers, and this mockingbird doesn't exactly sing. All I kept hearing on sports radio and from the fans all this fucking week was about how Jacksonville was such a weak team. They are no match for the Steelers, they all said. The Jags are going to get absolutely creamed. Did any of you fuckers not see week 5? How they stomped you with a healthy D at home? Did nobody panic when the goddamn Browns torched the starting secondary in week 17? But oh no, they have Blake Bortles as their QB. He can't throw a football. He is awful. What a laugh everyone had at his expense. You know what? Blake Bortles did what he needed to do. Blake Bortles didn't make mistakes like Ben did. All you care about is your fucking narratives about how the Steelers are this invincible organization that can do no wrong and they ascend past the drama. And you wonder why I think sports journalism in this city is a total fucking joke. You make me sick! Mike Tomlin, if I were to seek a bigger blowhard in this city, I don't know if I could find anyone. You epitomized the team as a whole. Nothing but talk. Talk all the shit you want about the Patriots, but do you want to know something? They have a culture. They wouldn't accept any of the shit you let your players do. Remember when people were talking about how James Harrison was dogging practices and sleeping through meetings? Who was more at fault? The player or the coaching staff that enabled it? You've allowed the insufferable egos in the locker room to take over and you've done nothing but bend to their will. But I know what you're gonna do. You're gonna huff and puff about how this is unacceptable for the team. No fucking cliches in the world can allow you to prevent your team from playing down to their competition. Once or twice, I get it happens, but it occurs every single fucking game. There's a point where it's on the staff to get a team prepared for anything and everything. This is a professional league and you've done nothing but coast on high-end talent. Terry Bradshaw may be an asshole, but he's absolutely right. You're a cheerleader. You're Dan Bilesma. You've allowed a toxic environment to fester for the sake of being a player's coach. You know how many coaches would kill for the level of talent on this team, yet you continue to waste it every single year. Get fucked! Todd Haley, I would waste breath on you, but that is too good for your useless ass. Everything about you is just sniveling elitism. You're too good to do the basic plays. You have to make yourself seem so much more of a genius. A jet sweep on a 4th down, oh boy, you fooled them there, Todd. A play-action pass on a 4th and 1, Bill Walsh bows down to your glory. The most offensive things you do are kerfluffles at local bars. Larry Johnson was right about you. You are cancer incarnate. You're making Captain Fatfuck look sympathetic. Do you know how impossible that is? Hiring you was a colossal mistake. Get fired and take your faux tough guy routine to a high school, you fuck. Mike Mitchell, you are the most useless sack of shit I have ever seen. Everything about you sickens me to my core. The way you prance and beat your chest on the football field as you give up 25-yard gains. How you're one of the dirtiest players in the league. How you get burned by the simplest shit like flea flickers. You know the main goal of a safety is to cover people, right? You are as terrible as this defense is. You are nothing but talk. All you do is throw your mouth around about everything under the fucking sun. How you're going to beat New England in hell or Haiti or anywhere. Have you seen how awful you're fucking playing? You are one of the worst safeties in the league, hands down. I would compare you to Vontaze, but you know what? Vontaze has talent. Vontaze doesn't open his mouth to spew shit every 5 seconds. You are a total waste of oxygen. Perhaps in that little brain of yours, you can actually think about, I don't know, stopping to reflect on how shitty of a player you are. Oh look, I have Mitchell right here. I know it's a burning pile of trash, but what's the difference? You want to know the worst part of all of this? This year may have been their last chance. This offseason is a crossroads for them. Captain Fatfuck may be debating retirement yet again. If it's his last game, then good riddance to that asshole. Le'Veon may be gone. They aren't going to pay him. I honestly wouldn't either, not with that ego. He can whine and bitch about the franchise tag as he makes shitty rap tracks. Martavis Bryant is definitely gone, thank God. This offense could be decimated. Even if Ben comes back, he isn't getting any younger. You might be done. And for what? One of the greatest failures in football's recent memory. You are the football version of the Washington Capitals. Fuck this fucking team. Fuck these arrogant fucking fans. And fuck the toxic culture that this drama-laden team enables for proving me right yet again. Fuck!